This is an important email because I want to talk to you about week 8 and entering week 8. There's a number of things we need to discuss. First of all, I want you to be looking at the others who are working with parents and learn as much as you can from them, recognizing that you are going to go on and work with all kinds of different parents. So you want to learn as much as you can from the parent interaction that is taking place. So be sure to do as much of that as you're able. I also want you to know how to end your time with your parent. You have to have an end time. Otherwise, that parent will be with you for the next 10 years. There's some parents who are just, they're gung-ho. They go, wow, this is so great. We made a lot of progress. What am I going to do now? It's a very good question. And you want to have a plan at the end of every client that you work with that explains what happens after this. So what I say to parents is this. One, you can get involved in thrivingkidsconnection.com, which is a place where we're interacting together about such things. Secondly, and that's a for pay group that people can get in. They get a lot of support. Both coaches and parents get a lot of support in there. So you might consider that as well. I will actually meet with clients while you listen in the future. It's just a way for continuing education to take place in this whole process. So I want to support you in your ongoing ministry. And that's one way we do it is through Thriving Kids Connection. I also tell parents that they can go back through and watch the material again. Now, parents who've gone through this for free, as your clients have, they don't have access to this except for the next couple of weeks, and then they're going to be cut off. But they can get access to it and pay $50. If they want to do that, they can send an email to joanne@biblicalparenting.org, and or I'll send you a code so that you can pass that on to them, and they can pay $50 and have continued access to these videos, and any updates we make or any additions we put in here, they'll receive as well. So it's a great investment. I would suggest for $50, they can do that. All your ongoing clients from now on, they will have to pay $50 for you to coach them. That'll come to us. You can charge as much as you want. You'll learn more about that in the next steps document that's going to be given to you at the end. So, but anybody you work with outside of this training will get it perpetually. So they'll have it ongoing. You don't even have to deal with it. It's just these people in this group that got it for free. They will not have access to this ongoing. You will, but they won't. But the other thing I say to parents is this, and I am available to work with you more if you'd like. This is what it costs. So I set an end time, and in that end time, we celebrate what we've learned. We kind of evaluate. I often go back and read the very first things they told me, because in the very first meeting, and I'm doing my intake, I asked them to give me a paragraph of all the problems that they're experiencing right now. So I want to go back in the last session, and usually I'll read that paragraph and I'll say, let's just check and see where we've been. And it just is so encouraging for parents to see the progress they made, because I've taken their exact words that they were telling me that their child was totally out of control. And now we're seeing this major change in their child's life. So some of them want to continue to meet. Sometimes it's because they've seen great progress. Sometimes because they haven't gone through all the material. Their child just wasn't able to move that fast. So they've only got through half the material, and they want to do the rest of it. And if they want to do it with me, I tell them, yes, we need to stop this segment of the program, and we'll end that on, and we set a date. But then I'd be happy to work with you ongoing. This is how much it costs. So for example, in my current practice, 4 weeks ago, I completed with a family who paid me $2,000 to work with them for 8 weeks. And at the end, they have done so much, and they realized the value of this program. They wanted to do it again. And I said, okay, starting on this date, July 28th happened to be the date. I said, it's going to cost another $2,000 to move forward. And we're going forward. So I'm doing that with them now. And they're talking about doing it again after that. I don't know what will take place, but you just want to set those points so that people know when it ends, because sometimes people become very dependent on you, and that's a good thing because they're learning, but you also want to know how to close down the relationship, or at least move it to another segment so that you can benefit from that. You'll also want to work on your evaluations, ask the parents to do their evaluations so that you have as much input as possible. And you're going to want to continue to dialogue with me I hope to have a continued relationship with you ongoing, and thus we have what we call the next steps document. And that next steps document is yours. When you complete the program, shoot me an email. I will send it to you. That's through an email, not through the current platform that we have, but you'll have to send me an email. I will send you the next steps document. When you get all done and you've completed your evaluation and those things, then be sure to send me an email and I'll send that to you so that you know what all the options are for you as you're going forward.